God's benefactions break the heart. Geronda. What is it that God wants from us? God wants from us our good intentions, our good will, which will be expressed by even our limited but full of philorimo spiritual struggle, and the awareness of our sinfulness. Everything else is given by Him. One doesn't need muscles in the spiritual life. We must struggle humbly. We must ask for God's mercy, and we must be grateful to Him for everything. He who abandons himself into the hands of God without any plan of his own will pass into God's plan. As long as man is hooked onto himself, he remains behind. He does not progress spiritually because he obstructs God's mercy. In order to grow spiritually, he must place great trust in God. At all times, God caresses the hearts of all the people with His love. But we are not aware of it because our hearts have gathered a crust. When man has cleansed his heart, he is deeply moved and madly excited, because he can then see the benefactions, the blessings of God, who loves all people in the same way. For those who are suffering, God is pained. For those who are living a spiritual life, He rejoices. When a philorimo-filled soul thinks of God's blessings, it is enough to send it exploding toward heaven. Even more so if the soul also meditates on its many sins and God's abundant mercy and compassion. When man becomes aware of God's providential care and the eyes of his soul have been purified, he can experience and live the fullness of divine providence with his cleansed heart, which is then overwhelmed by a profound sense of gratitude and spiritual madness, in the good sense of the term. For God's blessings, when man is aware of them, create a crack in his heart and break it. Then, as the hand of God caresses his philorimo-filled heart and touches the crack, man experiences an inner explosion that increases his gratitude toward God. All those who struggle and are aware of their sinfulness and God's blessings, entrusting themselves to His abundant mercy, elevate their soul to paradise with great certainty and less bodily effort.